let's see. Get this one up and open. And I'm a little early. Not much, but a little. We'll see what happens. What happens, happens. Just got back from the dump. I gotta go to me. What the heck? Playlist. It's like a view channel. There it go. Live. See if it's loading or not. Okay. See if it's loading or not. Okay. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. I gotta turn the volume down, not up. That works. And another day. I did get my last block done. It's like if we could just see all the blocks. That's the one I did last night. So all 16 are done. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, it is Happy Hump Day. I had to get up early, and the grandson and we went out and unloaded the trailer of spring cleaning fence debris from the grandson's yard, and it was just over a ton. Just over a ton. So it's like, we got that done. Come home, change clothes. Did all the little things, sat down, didn't even look at the clock. But it's like, I'm going to cut out the material for the block tomorrow. And it's like, evidently I didn't take out all the pages. I don't know where I lost a page. But the grandson had a hour nap before we went out and did that. Oh, there is no... I don't see any bigger picture. Don't see nothing on the floor. So it must be the only thing. Tomorrow's block is going to be the woven star. It's got, good morning, Darlene. It's got some triple triangles that you have to make sure to match your color correctly. That's where I was wishing the bigger picture would be here. Because you make, it's like one of each color unit. It's a little more advanced, but it's simple because we have to watch the color placement. And I was going to grab that off of the thumbnail. And of course, I got, when I'm typing on it, I have one level, and then I go back and look, and it's like, oh, you want my ceiling. And hi, Donna. You're here. It's like, I'm glad you could make it. Woven star. It's like, until I get my, hi, good morning, Carrie. She's been up a lot longer than I have, that's for sure. Oh, it tells me I've got to go on my live. I could snooze it for 5 minutes. Bad weather came through. All is okay. It's all better. That's the block I'm going to do tomorrow. Now I got to remember how to turn the volume down off of this. There. I'm getting better. It's the new phone. Hi, Carol. It's like I can see that now. Hello, Gayla. But it's like, being I finished that one last night, didn't take time to find something new, except for the block that I'm going to do. Tornado? Did it get close? It's like, I hope it was far enough away. I just thought that go through is like my thought process on how to do some of this stuff, and then carries back again. Then I was trying to find where I put things, and it's like, I don't know if I want to attempt to make this little bag and make myself look like a idiot. Close, but didn't touch down. Oh, good. That's good. And see, my star will look different because they use dark for background, like it's up in the dark sky. I'm using white because it goes with all the other blocks I have. So I write white as color number 1. And then I need the same amount of 4 other colors. So see, last one I did was the blue paisley. Because we know the white. I'm hoping that white lasts. They didn't have any more at the quilt store. And then I need this yellow. It's like, it's like I always have something up there. These ones over here will disappear. These ones here are, being they're the Thursday block, I leave them up there. You're making bread in your bread machine today? I don't know if that would even help me make bread. So then I have to pick 2 more or 3 more colors. I have yellow, orange. I haven't used this stripe yet, so I'm going to use this stripe. So maybe I'll keep this one all cheerful. How big of stuff do I need? Oh, it looks like I can get all those squares out of this one. Yellow and blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning, Denise. Saying hello to everyone. And good morning, Gladys. Yes, I'm early. But that's me. Dump it in and let the machine do the rest. Usually turns out good as long as I don't kill the yeast. Hi, Ginger. Welcome. It's like, stack these back on here. Carrie saying hello. But I got the summer moons boxed. My pickup's unloaded, so I can go out and get me the hamburger today, and I can go to the post office today. And I'm trying to decide if I should extra insure the quilt top batting and whatnot, because it has a bigger than $100 value. So that's a decision. Oh, I'm freezing up already. Dang it. No, it was I stopped. Phew. And Lil? I'm sure Lil's up there talking to us. I'm sure she is. Chewing us out. I'm not sure where Bailey is. She's on the floor. Okay. Oops. I don't need that piece. That doesn't go with that yellow I have. Hi, Rowena. I need to get background fabric to finish my pressed flower box. Yeah, I have to get the background. I have that one. I guess that might work. As long as I don't use the white fabrics that's in the bundle. Haven't started the pressed flowers yet. I got one more pattern to come in. Are you going to put it together the way the pattern says? I haven't even seen how that works. Well, none of these look like they're 3.5 inches. But I have that one. It's like, where's that little cheater? Where's the cheater triangle? Should be that's the 5-inch one. What did I do with my triangle again? Oh no. I don't know how. Oh, maybe it's in this pile. There it is. I have these little cheaters. And it's like, if you need 7.25 cut on all different directions, and you don't have a 7.25, you can actually get away with that good old 5 1/8 inch square. Or you can lay them down on a strip that is 1, 2, 3, 3 3/4 inches and cut what you need. So I always have these cheaters, as I call them. It's easier to make a cheater in case you're got strips that you need to be using. So I'll see if any of these strips will fit. No, these won't. Hello, Dorland. Hi, Sam. Swoon 16, I used, the main color is the Lori Holt Calicos, are the colors. And then the background is from Marshall Dry Goods. You could call it like a shirting. Good morning, Mary. But I used Lori Holt. I just grabbed 16 of the fat quarters out of the big bundle because there was like 40 some fat quarters in that bundle. It's on the order of a Stack and Whack because every fat quarter had to be cut the same. I'll set this up out of my way for right now. That was a quick one to put together. It's like 2 weeks in amongst, because on the 12-hour live, I did the 3-yard quilt. I did 2 of the blocks on the wall. I worked on Nora's quilt. I worked on several different things. It's like I never have one project going. But I need 4 3.5-inch squares. Like I said, I'm hoping my fabric holds out. I'm hoping. Love the pattern. Yeah, it even looks good up there with the half block shown. Hello, Katie. But it's like I could spread them out. Maybe Monday I'll have them spread out. Because tomorrow's the block day. Because I noticed the gold, I have the 3 gold that are the same. They're just right there. And then the green, there's 2 there. That one's side by side. I need to mix them up a little bit. Now I just have to get the sashing for that. But I got to look through my one tote over there. But I don't think I have enough of the background or the sashing. It says I need 1.5 yards for sashing. The only thing I have 1.5 yards of, I think, is white on white. And that's not what I want. I want to stay off the white on white. For one quilt, anyway. But the Marshall Dry Good fabric I got got the little gray dots with the little gray flowers. And at $4.99 a yard, it's like, and then if you're a starcher, because right now it has what we would call the shirting effect, is what it seems like it is. But it's like, oh, ruler. Concentrate here. Relaxing after getting up early. Unloading. Help unload. The block, it's like, let's see if it's still on my trigger finger. Yep, it is. It's the Woven Star. It's going to challenge your brain just a little bit, but it's the Woven Star. Because we got to match the colors up before we do the cutting. What did I say that was? 3 3/4? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Flip the ruler over. 4. Gotta sit this back down because I'm saving fabric. Yep. So I'm going to cut me a 4-inch strip of my background. And I also got the fabric cut and ready for that one I'm going to long arm. And you don't have to press it before you put it on a long arm. You can put it on and spritz it. And it's amazing how the wrinkles will just disappear. The seams from the way it was rolled on the bolt or anything like that. You just put it on and then you spritz it and you can watch the lines just disappear. I wish that worked for our wrinkles. Okay, I need 4 3.5-inch squares. Three and a half. Turn this way. Means it's the new ruler. I double check, triple check, because I don't want to cut wrong. Yeah, that's what I just said. I wish we could do that for our wrinkles. It would be nice. But they say that's what we're missing. We're missing the moisture. But it's like I can go out on the ocean and get misted by the water there, and it doesn't help. The only thing I ever get from the ocean is wet. I get wet, not anything else. Yeah, that's what I said too. But, I didn't believe the gal when she first told me. And then I tried it, and it's like, wow, where'd the wrinkles go? So it's like, and I could have started quilting last night, but I said I would have that last block done, and I got to stick to what I tell myself. So I boxed up Summer Moon to go to the quilter, or the Long Armor, and get IRV Quilt Quest, or Rhonda. There's that. So now I need 4 of these. Okay, I have all 4 of I took the 7 1/4 inch square. I should mark the corners. And I'm going to sit them like this on the fabric. One this way, and repeat down until I get my 4. I'm wasting a little bit of fabric because of this angle right here. But I know I can use that someplace else down the road. Katie did the first 4 rows of her chandelier quilt last night. Hope to get done today. Okay, that's a goal. That is a goal. I quilt my own up to a certain point. I have 20 guests in my closet, and there's so many that need to be out of there. So I told myself I'm treating myself on the big ones, because I'd have to go rent my local quilt shop's long arm. So I don't let just anybody. But it's like, so I am having that one quilted for me. I need to get some of them out of my closet. You just get to that point. Nora's is on the machine, and that's the main thing. That one's on the machine. And the next one is going to be the great-grandsons. This paper wants to static to the ruler, of course. So I got to hold that down, then set the ruler down carefully, just to cheat. It's like I could have taped it to ruler. But yeah, I cheat once in a while on those big ones because I do them in 3 sections. And it's like I just took the executive decision and said, this one is going to be done. Sometimes we got to do that. Sometimes I wish I could find a real inexpensive one like Sheila did. But it's like that doesn't work in this. And then I think if you go by state how their minimum wage is, maybe that's how they determine what they can get. There's 2 of that triangle. But my closet is so full. I don't have room for when I went to put I put the bee quilt in there and I had to really shove to get it in there. So the stuff is starting to press in there. And that's not good. Because then I have more seams because I still press the top before I put it on there. But the backing, I just put it on the long arm and then spritz it. But see, this is a good triangle left. And this would make a good 3.5 inch square triangle. So I will save that one. So done with that 7 1/4 one. So I can put all my little pieces back up. This is how you can use up your scraps, by cutting on paper. So all the background is cut. Now it says from each color, I need 2 3 7/8 and 1 4 1/4 piece. The white's done. And I store all its parts in it. I roll them up in it. So that one's done. Whatever I just knocked in my garbage, I better get it out before I forget it's there. Oh, yeah, I can't lose that. That's my pins. And Donna Armstrong says, hi, everyone. Good morning, Donna Armstrong. Hello, Maritza. Oh, it's like, it says I got a message. Always check just to make sure. My daughter wanted to know how low. It's like, hi, Nina. Daughter checking on. She wanted to know, okay, thanks. How heavy? Over a ton. Wow. And of course, I helped. I wrote her because they told me I couldn't touch it. Good morning, Valerie. I'm going to paste this up there one more time if it'll paste. It won't let me paste. It's like, I guess you're allowed 2 pastes. So I'll go back and get a copy again. Uh-oh. My daughter just says Dave's going to kick my butt. Well, it's not letting me paste it again. I'll go out and come back in again. I can do that. Copy. Go out of this page. Come back into the YouTube page with my weird stare. And there. That's the block for tomorrow, Valerie. If you didn't see it over on Kathy's page. And it's like, okay, back to cutting. Picking the fabric. Don't throw my pins in the garbage. This pretty blue. And it says 3 7/8. What's this one? That's 4. And I need 2 of them. 4 inches works for me. I'd rather trim the knot. Wrong side of the ruler. Okay. I better get that picked before somebody says, what block are we making? But I'm cutting mine out right now, Valerie. Good morning, Kathy. But it's easy blocks. It's the color placement. That's the only thing on this. It's the color placement. You're going to go back and sew your end? Okay. Make sure when you make your inside out pillow, you leave your space to turn it right side out. Notice I don't have the world's best hairdo, but you guys can live with it. It's like I didn't care after playing with all the garbage. Four and a quarter. Make sure I get that one down right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's 5 and a quarter wide, so it'll work. Yeah, Woven Star. That's that one that Nanomona printed. And being is my block Thursday. It's like well, what the heck? Put that up there. It's just color placement, Kathy. That's the only thing on this is color placement. You have to watch where you put your colors. In other words, it is an easy block. It's got those lovely triple triangle squares. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. It's like 3.5, 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Double check before I cut. Hi, it's like, oh, Sam's saying hi to Kathy. And that little one to the doggy bin. That one goes up there. I know that's not 3.5. It's a 3, but not a 3.5. And I need 2 3.5. So see which way this material is. It's pretty close to being even. Except for there's a salvage edge. But I'm just using up my scraps. And 3 7/8. Okay, that goes there. Fold that up. Because I always store them inside of them. No, that isn't what I needed pressed. The one edge wants to flute up. Hi, Terry. I love that shirt. It's so wonderful to support your family. Yes, it is. We have to support our family. But where they make these colors now do duty. Oh, you said hi earlier? Okay, I missed it. I was probably off getting the pattern on my finger. Sorry I missed you, Terry. It's not easy to do, but it's like I missed. Thirsties are the ones from, I got to get my finger in the right spot, here to here. These 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. This will be block 15. I'm the hostess with the mostest. It's like, I'm trying to remember everything I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, you know why I don't see it? Because you didn't come through as top messages. Now I go back and look, there's Terry. You wasn't important according to YouTube. I'm sorry for that. I knew there was something else I was forgetting to do on my chat down here. We got to do something about them. You are very important. Yeah, I went back. I ate food before I went out and unloaded. I had a small something to eat. Just in case there was a weird smell or anything out there. I didn't want to be the one to go, ooh. It's like my phone just, I turned you off, phone. I guess it still wants me to get my messages lightly. That's, and one more of those. Maritza saying hi to Mary Webb and so Terry. Oh, I guess I better make sure that's shaved up. Two colors to go. This one here I used as binding on a quilt. Because these diagonal stripes make excellent binding. Gives us some color, some pizzazz to the edge. And I've had it 2014. That's only 10 years ago. Called Fancy Free by Riley Blake Designs. Lori Whitlock. It's like I can put the camera down. Okay, like on this one here, it wants, I have to have a 4 1/4 and 3 7/8. So I just get all the material set up because of my smaller cutting area. I fold this stuff, and being I need 4 1/4, I'm just going to cut this at 4 1/4 ish because I still want to trim. So I line it where I get the best straight. It's straight there. Because I would rather trim. Trim some extra off. Fold that. Now I open this piece up. I don't know which way this stripe's going to go in that block, but it's like, I find more uses for cutting out in strips than I do. I won't go cut a corner. I will not go cut a corner. And being I'm not sure if that cut is straight, I will go cut it in a little bit, and then I'll come back and 4 1/4. 1, 2, 3 1/2 plus 1/4 is right there. I'd rather trim off a little than come up crooked. Then I'll do all the subcuts when I'm done. That's the one big one. Now I need 2 3 1/2s. No, 2 4 inch, 3 7/8. And everybody knows I cut up. I go up to the 4-inch. Because I will trim my piece. I don't like coming up short. There's that 4. That one had some writing on it, but it was friction pin. 4. And then I always move the fabric, not the ruler. That way, if it's still connected in any way, I got that little piece I can go back and trim. Set the blade away from me. That one. So 1, 2, 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3 pieces. So fold this up. And now the main color. It's not going to be in it a lot, but it's still going to be in it. And this one's Lucky Duck Design VIP Cranston is the fabric. But VIP prints used to be something that we'd find at Sprouts Ritz or something. And it's like, this is the quilt store. When VIP, I guess, moved over there. I don't. Okay, press out that one lump. Four and a quarter will be my first cut. I always choose some place to line up. You add one little string that didn't cut. Keep that all lined up. 4 and a quarter. This is 1 and a quarter inch piece left. I have no use for it. One more flip around. One little tiny trim just to take off that little piece I didn't need to do. Now 2 4-inch ones. And being this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. I'm going to go ahead and cut it this way because I have somebody that needs the 1.5 inch strips. And then we're also going to do the Scrappy Log Cabin. Scrappy Log Cabin is in my future, or our future, or whoever's future. We can do yeah. But that doesn't go in the garbage where I put things. It's not off limits. If I need something that's little like that, it's right there. And I can reuse it. I know I should have cut all the salvage edge off for this piece might be, yeah, this one can go to the 1.5 inch postage stamp gal. which is Marla. Okay, all the pieces are cut. So take this stack, bring back out the bag that they go back into. Put them up as soon as possible. There. That's until this Block Thursday is done. Yeah, it's like these little, see, I can go back through anything I want in here. If I want to make something calls for the little 1-inch half square triangles, I know I have tons of them in there. I mean, I have tons. I have from every single piece of that, all those little triangles. So now I get to do the subcuts, which on the first pieces they're already cut. So I will stack them by sizes next. And I'm going to press just to make sure. It's like, oh, my grandson, he couldn't back the trailer up. He's got it mastered with his car, but you know, you get in somebody else's rig, it's different. So we had to hand push the trailer in the spot. At least we could do it. But my pickup's free. I can drive wherever I want to now. Okay, I want the smaller. I want the narrow small for these. That's the 4 1/4. That's the 4s. Means we have them in the 2. And then that one. And the 2 small ones. And the large one. It's like, oops, you guys can't see the corner of it. Move that chat back a ways. That's the bigger one. This is the 2 smallers. I'm going to go ahead and stack them on top of each other. And it says 1 angle. Ruler's upside down. Listening, I have to go upstairs. Okay. When I got done with everything I had to do yesterday, I finished that last block at 10:30 last night. So I'm going to go cut all of them first. And then they're all going to be stacked on top of each other. I'll see how bright and colorful this is going to be here in a little bit. See, now I have a dilemma. Should I cut it with the stripes or against the stripes? Do I cut with the stripes? See, where's it going to be? And I could do one of each. With the stripes, Kathy says. Because I could flip it over and do one against it. Trying to see if this is this way. Well, it's like, I'll just go with. I'll do as Kathy with the stripes. I'll be, because the other one's going to be both directions, so. We'll see when it sits on the design board what it looks like. I must have broke another fingernail when I was unloading. I had on gloves, so anything could happen. I just didn't notice. I took gloves for both of us. And then this bigger one gets cut both angles. So I get some little tiny ones out of this one. I always run it across twice because I don't want to pull it apart because I want to be able to just turn my board, line up the corners again, and cut. This one, both directions. So it's an X basically. And this, there's just enough room for this one to turn on this table. Because there's nothing under the shelf next to it. I keep it cleared out. And then it clears just under my sewing machine. Another 4. And the only thing Melinda didn't do is ask how much it cost to get rid of over a ton of garbage. And then any of you guys want to know, it was $83.20. No, 13. Yeah, 86.20. That's a passel. I went out thinking 120. So when I come in with change, it's like bonus. I had money left. It came from my grandson's backyard. Their dogs keep getting out, so they're having to redo some fencing. So we have the concrete from the posts and rugs, yard waste. I mean, Melinda went up and she cleaned the whole backyard. If you ever know Melinda, it doesn't end with one. It's completely cleaned. And then they cleaned out a shed because they can only fill so much garbage can. And then it's like they have to go out to the dump thing. And in their pickup, because that's the only thing that will hold actually 3 car seats across it. The small SUVs do not hold 3 car seats across the back. And so they have to use the pickup for the 3 car seats. So in the back of the pickup is the stroller, the wagon, whatever you need to get the 3 kids into the next facility. So now I'm going to take these. I'm going to put the puzzle together just on the graph board or the board here. No, it's my fabrics. The only scraps I have of that are right down here I have this tall kitchen garbage can, is what they call it. And that's my scraps there. Now, if I had scraps to get rid of, it's like I would give them to Goodwill. And then it shows, oops. Where do these go? Okay. These go right sides up. They go there. There. But when the fence is all fixed back up, the kids will have a safer place. And you can see where the big stars got to go in. Then now it's the puzzle pieces. It's like this one goes like here. But then the next one goes against here. And then I repeat that over here. And where's this one go? I guess I have extra. Yeah, it says you will have an extra piece. So I got extra pieces. So then figure out where we put this one. Let's say it goes there. And then over here, got to get it the right way. Where does the other one go? Here. And that's the extra. And then we'll go this one, goes here. But then I use 2. Oh, this is supposed to be over here. Guess I better watch my instructions better. Here. Throw that one to the side. This one goes here. So, process of elimination. This one goes here. This one goes here. And move my piece so I can see my pattern. Goes here. That's that extra piece. For both size triangles for each fabric, you will have extras to use in the second block. Okay, thank you guys. So this stripe goes up and this one goes here. No, not that way. Goes this way because I have to have another one here of that color. So let's see how many pieces we have left extra of this stuff. So this one goes here. And then this yellow has, so we have two of the small ones left because this one goes here. Now I'll go to this color. This one goes here, but the stripe one goes there. I'm going to goof them up because these are goofed up. So that's two of them left. And this light blue needs one right here. And it goes this way. So yeah, and this one goes this way. And this good old puzzle, this one goes this way because it gets sewed onto there. So there's the 2 and 2. Okay. There's how the woven star is going to be. And so, like, when you sew these two, I guess come back and sew this on. It's like, gotta see if that extra piece, which way it goes. No matter what, it's just that way. But, you know, it's like, I can, let's see. I could put this one right there. And this one here. Could be that one. And that way all the stripes go the same way. But it's just making sure that you sew these in the correct order. Here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. That's the main thing on here. Oops. Because the fabric's running in the strips. So it looks like you took strips of material and made a star, and they're woven. So it's an interesting block. It's simple, but I have all these pieces to make another one. So if I was to make another one, I'd be fussy cutting what I need, because there's only one of this and I need 2, 3 of them. So I would be using my paper triangles some more. So that's Wednesday's block, or Wednesday's block. This is tomorrow's class. And I will sit even the extra pieces there for tomorrow. And then I'll grab down this and see if I can make sense of the pattern. It's called Tiny Tote. The bag that will make you sing. I don't have it. Mine should say the bag that will make you sew, because everything's to do with sewing. I mean, I haven't did a whole lot of anything with zippers. And I don't know how good I am at anything else. Oh, because we have musical notes to press back on. This must be the tab. But this is quilting related. This is all tape measures. And being they've been in the tote for, see, what does the pattern say what year? Shopop 2015. 9 years in the bag. Not too bad, right? It's only been 9 years. Well, and let's see. June 3rd was about when this shop hop was. So not too bad. It could have been worse. And when I give one out the other day on Kathy's, whatever number that was, it's like, today's the grandson-in-law's birthday. Melinda just reminded me. Let's see, are these, excuse me. Oh. They are a true inch. This ruler is. They are true. Wow. The fabric is right to, the 1-inch ones are right to the thing. Thank you. You're finishing it. Hi, Laura. I didn't see you sneak in. Hello. There, I see it. You finished or finishing? It's like, oh, Kathy, I'm not paying attention. Pretty block. Yes. Okay. Hello, Laura. How are you feeling? Now I'm looking back up there. I don't think it was your pieces of fabric. It's like, that was the last one I read. And Laura, how are you feeling? Says Don Armstrong and Kathy. And Linda, bless you. Are you at work with your cough today, Laura? We have some iron-on stuff. I guess it's iron-on stuff. Yep, it's got the little bumps. So I better not press that, huh? Their picture that's on the front of the paper is an actual picture. Like now I can open. This is what I'm going to see if I can make. It's got a lot of reading. It's like Laura and her cough. I know what it's like because I ended up with, I had whooping cough as a kid. And anytime I do get a cough, it's unreal. It says, mist your fabric pieces with starch and press well. That's step number 1. I gotta go get the starch. It's right just a few feet away. Shake it on my way back in here. It says mist. Gotta do as the instructions say, right? Give them all a mist. Sit them on my lap. Piece of cake for you. Yeah, we'll see. Kathy's got a vote of confidence for me. It's like, you're done? Okay, you're done. Yay, Carrie. Piece 1. Oh, just barely sprayed that stuff. Laura, you're rubbing off on me. Normally I last longer than this. Just spraying it today. Maybe I'll have to give up quilting. Allergies keep getting worse and worse and worse. My pant leg's a little wet now because I set them on my pant leg, but I am not pressing. Had to hop off to take a phone call. We'll be listening. Okay. But it's like, yeah. Okay. All lightly pressed. Step 1's done. Oh, what do they call top piece? Okay. It says outer bag top section is a 10 by 11. Outer bag bottom section is 10 by 11. Okay, Donna. Say lining is 2. Okay. I guess I better start figuring out what these pieces are here. Guess that means I have to measure them. There's 3 pieces of this size. They are almost 11 and they're 8. So there is 3 of those. But it says there's 2 of them. So how am I supposed to take this 8 by 11 and make it 10 by 11? See, the pattern's already off. Because I have 3 8 by 11s. And I'm supposed to have 2 of this size. I already have to dig fabric out of my stash. Okay. So these are lining. But it's like, this isn't so pretty. Maybe there's enough to subcut this. I don't know. It says subcut top piece to 2, 3.5 by 12.5. 1, 2, 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. And they're 11. Hello, June. Subcut the bottom sections into 2 by 4.5. So that would be a 9er. And that's an 8er. Boy, they goofed me on the pattern already. So I need something that goes pretty with the tape measure. Let me grab bag number 2. Let's see if I can rob from Peter and pay with Paul. Or maybe the other bag has all the stuff it needs. I don't know. No, it's not looking good there. There's the 3 8.5 by 11s. And the 1 bigger one. So I have 2 that don't work. Now, Christine, how did you do it? Because Christine made this bag for me because she won it off of the last. Well, did you say this is a kit from a shop? Give you on the shop hop in 2015? Yes. So that means I have to find, for this kit, if I was to give it away, I have to find a piece of fabric for it. So I have to find something that will go with this sewing related here. Oh, grab this stack right here. See if I can find anything. I could go dark because I think it is one part of this bag. One, it's either the top or the bottom, is what I'm thinking. Don't take me there. It's like I could be thinking wrong. And I could just go with a solid because I want to use that up. So there. Quick decision because I want to use that up. Checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Back to the confusing instructions again. We might not get this done today. We might not get this done until Monday. But it's like, oh well. Okay, missed your fabric. Subcut the top section. And it says into 2 3.5 by 10.5. Maybe it will work. It's like, because if I only have to cut it into 2 3.5 by 10.5, why is it telling me I need a 10 by 11? We're talking this through. We're getting it all figured out. I need just 2 3.5 inch pieces. So maybe it's just their pattern top part's written wrong. I don't know. 3.5 by 10.5, and this is 11, so that works, right? It's like, worst that can happen is not. Here goes. Three and a half for the other trim. And 10.5. Is right there. Move that one out of the way. Oh, didn't do the double. There's one. If it doesn't work out, I just have extra pieces cut. 3.5. Again. Oops. Pull it all the way up there. Helps. Guess I can sit some of this down. I don't need it in my... And 10.5. Okay. No, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm doing the subcuts. From the other bottom section, I need to cut 2 4.5 by 10.5 pieces. So that would come out of, the only one that's big enough would be this one. All the rulers. Shouldn't need a ruler. They're already out here. 4.5. One, two, three, 4.5. Slide that one over. 4.5. Turn my sewing machine just a little bit. That'll be hidden in the 1/4-inch seam. So yeah, that'll work. See, planning where the 1/4-inch seam is going to be. Don't need that piece. Flip this one over. Be sure to trim that other side straight. I'll add a little sliver. Probably could have ignored that one, but I didn't. And ten and a half. Straighten up the cutoff of both ends. Ten and a half. There's that piece. So I've cut some slivers, make some even smaller pieces. There's the 4.5. So trim, give me fresh cuts, means they give me 11 inches. Do some fresh cuts every time. Put it on the board. Can't cut in air. I could try, but it won't work. That one went at once. Okay, now what's it say? Means I'm me, and I misted the fabric. I did step 1. Step 2, I did 2, 3.5. Step 3, 3, 2, 4.5. Trim lining pieces to measure 7.5 by 10.5. Okay, and set aside. Okay, that's these two. Of course, I got to use the cutting board for the about. They always say don't use your mats for cuts, but it's like, I got to. It's like, I don't know how else I'm going to do it. 7.5 by 7. Oh, I could have got down to 12. Double check one more time. 7.5 by 10.5. You achieve a lot in that small area. Had no idea your table was that small. Yeah, it's pretty small. When I have to do something bigger, I have to unplug the sewing machine and sit it on the floor. But if I needed someplace bigger, I would just pack you guys out to the other room. And then trim over here. Right there. I get a lot of accomplished on this small space. The only thing I'm not liking is the chair being lowered right now. And it's 10.5. I'm going to go to the 3/4 mark because I have more than enough. I know I can trim off this little piece. And then just to make sure I have the right, I will slide this down to the 1/1 corner and then turn the board completely around. Yeah, it does look bigger. It's like I accomplish a lot. I'm the make do. I make do. That's the thing I should say. But when you got to try also for camera spacing, it's like you got to do what you have. Okay. And I am OCD. The 1/1's got to be down here so I can quickly find it. It says set these 2 pieces aside. Get my pin. Those 2 are done. 1, 2. Subcut the interfacing to 2 7.5 by 12.5. Okay. I know I'm going to do it, so I'll check it off. I need 2 of these. 7.5. Because they're going to be pressed onto that lining, I guess. Even your tablet and laptops, phones are in the space with you. Where there is a will, there is a way. Yes, there is. Because I also have all the cutting rollers, the overhead light, pins, everything. Hi, Beverly. I want that 1/1 in the corner here. Means I'm cutting this. You came to watch me make a possible bag? This is the best way to say it. Possible. I said 7.5. I don't have to be quite as picky. It's a lining. 7.5. 7.5. Okay, that piece. I have extra of that. When you guys see it, I throw it up on. I can do it. It's like, okay. And then they want 10.5. I'm just not the bag person making. It's like, but I have it. I gifted one kit at Kathy's giveaway. I'm glad people have confidence in me. I know the gal that it was gifted to. See, I don't need this because that all worked out. So the pattern, it says what it has included and it doesn't have the correct things included. Oh, gotta read the instructions, what it says to do. Set aside. Okay, I can do that. Using 1/4-inch seam, sew the bottom sections to the top sections. Okay, close the rotary cutter, set it aside, pull the sewing machine over, just down to 2 because I don't know. And I'm supposed to bottom section to the top section. So I get to use both pretty materials. If it doesn't turn out, I can gift it to somebody. Alani wouldn't notice the mistakes. It's like Alani would probably like anything Gigi Mame's. Oh, U.S. mail. Did I get junk? Oh, there might be a cardboard thing. I can punch out some hexies. And I think it says I should take, yeah, it doesn't say I should do bowl onto the top sections. It just says could be pie. That's in my cupboard already. Thank you, young lady. Oh, maybe I should have looked. I have the numbers on upside down. Oh no, that's going to make OCD me crazy. So I'm going to take Seam Ripper over there to that one. Because if this is the top of the bag, I don't want the numbers upside down. There's why I don't make bags. And I did that with a smaller stitch. Dang it. Sounds like my machine needs, this is the 3rd bobbin coming up. Sounds like I need a dot of oil. Or a silencer on my machine. So you could have made the same error with the directional fabric on the quilt. Yeah, it's like, but this will bother me. I don't like when things, it's just upside down. You guys always wanted to watch somebody sit here and rip out seams, right? I cannot do that seam ripper in between and just push. I get giant holes. I don't get anything but giant holes. And then you've wrecked your material. And yeah, I did shorten my stitch length because it's a bag and I just wanted to make sure it was good and done. I'm trying to remember to shorten my stitch length on everything anymore because it unravels on your blocks. But our machines, this one resets back to 2.5 every single time. But I am glad that Laura is at least well enough to attend the live today. She hasn't even had the oomph to do much of anything. I get holes too, so I don't rip that way either. Okay. I've tried the little razor blade. This little thing. See, which way does it turn? Which way does anything turn? Oh, this. I've tried this little razor blade. That doesn't work either for me. But it's purple. That's the only thing it has going for it. It's purple. I won that at a shop hop. Somebody says, well, at least you can shave your eyebrows. And I said, no. I tried to goof up there too. And then I'd look really funny. Because this way works just as good for me. Yes, you have all these little strings you gotta go back and pick. But if I had the lint brush here, because Bailey's shedding, the lint brush is sitting out on the kitchen. Okay. And then, so I knew which end of Plum Crazy was right. I took black fingernail polish, put it on the stiletto end because the polish wore off so fast when I had it on this end. I've already polished this once and all the polish came off. So I go polish the other end. Okay. Top two. See. Oh, part of the ruler is one row of the ruler is upside down. I didn't have to take that apart, ladies and gentlemen. I looked at the only part that was upside down. Of course, that'd be me. So, I had it right the first time. Maybe I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Maybe the other side, the only one I looked at was the right side up one. But you guys got to watch me rip out a seam. So that's the way it goes. Now I'm curious. No, it's like there isn't one upside down. Oh, the one that's upside down on this one is the one I cut on the bottom. And the one that I looked at on this one is right here in the middle. Is the right here, two upside down ones. And that's what I looked at. Oh, well. Okay. Press the seams towards the bottom piece. Hi, Maureen. I'm attempting something. It's like I already Thought I goofed up and I didn't. Tore it all out. So I was like, subtitle this one. Come see how many errors I can make and that I don't have to do. And you missed, the only thing you missed was cutting out of tomorrow's block. I can show you it. It's only in the pieces sitting on the board. But here's tomorrow's woven star pattern. And these are the leftover pieces. Because if I would have read ahead, I wouldn't have had leftover pieces. Okay, stitch to press towards the bottom. These two pieces are the outer sections of your bag. They should measure 7.5 by 10.5. So I guess I better go check that step out too, right? They're the same here. They're 7.5. So I can check mark that one off. Hi, Kathy. Step 7. Take the outer bag sections, fuse or baste the interfacing on the wrong sides of each outer bag pieces. So that's where I take these off the shelf. And so the wrong sides. Will you go bark in your own backyard there, Mr. Blue? Did they tell us how this needs to be pressed? Of course not. Should I put a piece of fabric over it? It says just take both outer pieces, fuse or baste, or facing to wrong sides of each outer piece. Let's see. Depends if the iron will pick and move, I guess. Doesn't say how long, dry, wet. Okay. Seems to be doing fine with dry. Okay, there's piece 1. Now piece 2. Make sure the bumpy side, that's how you know if it's the right or wrong side. You can feel bumps. That's the glue. Those little bumps are glue. Or the sticky stuff, whatever we want to call them. But I call it the glue side. And what's it saying? Tack the ends of your zipper as shown in the picture. Okay. Is it all melted? It's like, okay. Tack the ends. of the zipper than wherever I put it. I know it's gray. Did I put it back in the bag with the other one? I better check. Nope, only the brown one. This is how you do it. You lose the important part of the bag, the zipper, right off the bat. Do I have another gray zipper? I don't know. And it's like, Kathy, what did you do with the zipper? I'll dump everything out of here just to make sure. Nope, nope, nope. Stand up, walk around. Because it wasn't Bailey didn't do it, because she didn't come in here. So stand up and see if it's on the floor. Is it on the table underneath? First thing I do, lose the zipper. I'm trying to think if I have another gray. Okay, you'll be listening in the car. It's like, there's that, there's that. Didn't put it on that board. If it was a snake, it'd probably bite me. Looking to see what I have for zippers over here. Oh, maybe I should look in this box here. Nope. Oh, there it is. Found it. It was trying to sneak away. I needed to get up anyway. Oops. Forgot the tab. I'll put that tab back in this bag. I know what that's for. Okay, back to instructions. It says tack. It shows the zipper this way, and it just wants you to tack this back out of the way. So I guess I'll do that. So I don't have to hear that metal thing up there. Tacked is what it is. I just hope I don't mess it up too badly. I'm a quilter. Not a baggist. And Terry can sit in the background and say, yes, do that. No, do that. June going back in telling everybody hi. Okay, tack like they said. Okay, step 7 and step 8 is done. 9. Lay one outer bag piece right side up on flat surface. Well, I can do that. I got a flat surface. Lay the zipper along the top edge with teeth facing down. Okay. Do I have the zipper open or shut? I don't have to have a zipper foot. Lay one outer bag piece right side up with the flat surface. Lay the zipper along the top edge of the bag with the zipper pull to the left. Means there's extra zipper. Don't I get to just cut it off like the last bag? Because then I could lay it up here where it's flatter. With the zipper pull to the left and the zip facing down, align the zipper tape to the top raw edge with the middle bit of zipper about halfway from the left edge. Okay, so that tells me it needs to be, I guess, out here in the middle. I don't know. About a ½ inch away from the left edge of the bag. Put a couple of pins to hold it together. Okay. It just says lay this, and I can put a pin in it. I'm going to put a pin in something. The instructions. But I don't get that one. Put the right side up. Put the flat edge. Because to me, it's like, I want to sew clear down here. Oh, I guess I better plug in my... I know I can do this. I got to just keep reading. Put a couple of pins on it. So it would be this side. They're not showing pictures. Lay the zipper along the top edge. Align the zipper tape. Okay, so this is the correct side it needs to be. I'm getting there. But I am so used to having that zipper open. And it says like ½ inch away from the left edge of the bag is where they want the metal zipper part. So if I put that there, and then another pin down here in Nowhere Land. And then it says, lay the lining piece, which is over here, on top of this. Okay, I'm getting closer. Lay the lining piece right side down on top of the zipper, line up the edge and pin. The zipper should now be sandwiched between the outer bag and the inner. Leave the far right side unpinned at 1 inch away from the right side. Unpinned 1 inch away from the right side. One inch would be right there. If I read through this again and again, it might make sense. As you pin, leave the far right side unpinned 1 inch from the right side. Place a different colored pin or mark somehow at this 1 inch spot. I can mark as soon as I find it. 1 inch. One inch. Oh, I'm not the bag maker, I am me. Using a zipper foot. Okay. Why didn't you tell me to get the zipper foot out a long time ago? Well, where's the zipper foot? Oops. Maybe I better check in the other bag. Maybe it has 2 zipper feet. Because there's not one in here. I know it has a zipper foot. But I have 2 of these. So slide over here to the corner. I put my new pants in here to keep out of Bailey's hair. That isn't working very well. If the zipper foot's not in this bag, I don't know where it's at. There's the zipper foot. Is there 2 of them in here? Of course. Rob Peter and pay Paul. Okay. So when you get all put back together later. Let's see, does it tell me to put it on the left or the right side? I need somebody's bag making brain in my head. Okay, I'll finish putting some pins in here. And Kathy's saying hi to Maureen. That, line up. Put a pin in it. They told me not to put a pin there. But stop an inch before. I got the mark, like it said. I can do this. Yes, I can. I know it. I know it. I can do this. I can do anything. Hello, Northern Willow Girl. Disabled to be here now. Okay. There's no definite time. It's like you might not want to be here when I flop here. Okay. Lay the outer to the thing. I did. So when it opens, I will see the right side of the zipper. So I peeked ahead. I don't think I needed to stay stitch that, but it's like, oh well. And then my machine, I need to put my foot over. Terry, crawl through and take over. Please? I'm so afraid I'm going to goof up. Sandra's funniest moment when she can't sew a bag. She can sew a quilt, but she can't sew a bag. I can do it. Yes, I can. Should I have my stitch lengths smaller? Or is the 2 fine? Don't overthink it. Just do it. Right? Carrie, you like how I'm talking to myself? I'm with just about to the inch mark. I'm going to back tack at the inch mark. I don't know what that inch mark's for. Okay. It didn't tell me I could cut the thread, but I'm cutting it. Okay. Stress 1. Deep breath. From now on, you don't want the zipper to be caught into the seam. So reach between the outer fabric, lining fabric, pull the zipper all the way out of the way. Continue sewing edge, taking care to not catch the zipper in the last stitch. Okay. Flip your pieces. So right sides are facing out. Oh, take the pin out. And press. Okay, I did this part. They said now I'm supposed to press this. Let me make sure everything is kosher. That's what we make our fingers for. And if I did like in their picture, that's how they have it look. Valerie's doing spring cleaning on this windy, rainy, unpleasant day. I'm not going outside. Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to have rain. It said it was supposed to hit us about 7 a.m., but it missed us. Okay. It says go press. So I'll go do a quick press without melting the zipper. I don't know how much it takes to melt the zipper. Phew! I got them steps done. That was a big step. Next page. Now, take the other pieces and repeat. Okay, I can do that. Maybe. So, this needs to be here, I guess. Like this. It's like somebody make this bag for me. Okay. This one goes here. Keep going out. Out, 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 out. It's a little cockeyed. It's like, that's okay, it's me. Laura's heading home. Okay, drive safe, sister. Put a pin there. At least she's not going to watch me flop. Or fail, or whatever I do. Okay, that's pinned. Lay the remaining outer piece of the bag right side up on the flat surface. Lay the zipper with the other half of the bag attached. Teeth down with the zipper pull. Okay, the teeth are down. And place the metal bit of the zipper. Well, it's not a half inch from the end. Sorry, that's me. Lay the lining piece on board. Okay, lining piece. So now I pin the lining. The stress. The stress, the stress, the stress. I can do it. Yes, I can. If you can't do it, who can? Okay, now I have to mark that inch from the end. I gotta quit there. I don't know why. Haven't got that far in the instructions. So I don't lose that foot. June, quit laughing at me. I can feel you laughing. Okay. Oh, don't go to the other side of the page. Lay the lining piece right sides down. Lay the lining piece right side up above. Mark with the 1 inch before. Okay, I'm on to step 14. Yes, yes. How many steps are there? 24. Sew the seam, and again, when you reach the 1 inch spot, well, I'm going to start at the 1 inch spot because it's on that side. I'm not flipping my zipper foot around. It's like, and back stitch and pull the zipper away, then sew to the end. Flip to have the right sides out, press. Okay. Doing step 14. Zipper. I'm starting at the inch in because I'm not flipping my zipper foot around and putting the bulk of the stuff in here, or the upside down version. It's like, it's me. Back tack. So carefully down. So carefully down. I won't gain no subscribers today. And to think I have one more of these bags to make, maybe I'll give it away. The last bag. Because I feel you're already. Oh, I have 300 now? Wow. It's like, I made it. Until YouTube takes them away. It's like, okay. In June, I was just trying to relax my nerves on that one. It says, fold this open. I hope there's no raw seams I have to deal with. So if I put this against here, I'm getting closer. This is a different method for a zipper than I did before. There, we can call it a bag. We can call it the bottomless bag. It's like, now you have to feel on some of the blocks. Now you know how I feel on some of the blocks we make. Okay. These zippers. I have never been a zipper fan. And don't put it past me to not change the pattern. Backstitch, flip, unzip the zipper at least halfway. How about I zip up the zipper halfway? Open up and lay the bag so the lining pieces go to the right and the other pieces. Okay, so now open this up. Open this up. Woo! I'm sewing through the zipper, ladies. I have a feeling. No, they want me not to sew through that zipper. It's like, okay, read the instructions. Open up, lay the bag so the lining pieces are facing right sides together, and the outer bags, okay, that's what I have. The zipper will be hidden in the middle. So I'm supposed to tuck this thing down in here, I guess. Tuck. It's like I'm tucking. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. I don't have tuck nothing. The the zipper will be hidden in the middle. So it's like tuck it between your legs, ladies and gentlemen. And now it says pins. And thank you, Beverly. Thank you, June. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, I got the zipper. I got that part. I'd rather sew through the zipper like I did on the last one. Because this tucking this in is something else. Sew around, leaving 4 inches along the lining edge. Which 4? Which 4 did they use? I don't see oh, there. The zipper is plastic, but up where the zipper stops is metal. And then it's like, doesn't say if this should be laying over. Because I think this should have to be laying over just like this one's laying over. Because these shouldn't be sewn together. They should be matching together, but am I overthinking it? I hate this part of my life. Because it doesn't say. In the picture, is a very poor picture. It says pin. The zipper will be hidden. Pin the edges together. Sew around the tire edge, leaving a 4-inch opening. Okay, I have to decide. Do these fold? I say they fold. Ouch! I say that pin hurts. Just so anybody knows, pins are pointed, jagged, and hurt. Especially when you cram them in your palm of your hand. Yeah, the zipper is half open. It was half open. Yeah, it's half open. Terry, you come back in time to watch the funny part, huh? Austin went up and got his breakfast. And the lining is like, you never left? Have you been listening to me talk to myself? Okay. I should have sent this bag to Terry so she knew if I was doing this right or not. Okay, that zipper. Right there. I think I have it right. I think. If it doesn't, oh well, it's just my bag, right? I think. They have me, it's like we're leaving the whole tail of the zipper. And I don't like that. Do we have to leave the whole tail of the zipper out of the top of this bag? And then they want 4 inches down here. So if I go put this pin here. I'm just not a fan of this whole zipper tail here. You can tuck it in at the end. Okay. I'd like to just cut it off and sew it into it. Ouch! Pin caught on hole in my pants. Leg don't like the pin either. You can put a... Oh, is that what maybe we do? Oh, that might be what maybe we do. Okay. I forgot about the tab. I did. I forgot about the tab. I was like... So pretend this zipper is opening the seam. So pin this way and that way. Here you come with your 2 cents. Okay. I need more than 2 cents. Okay. There's my 4-inch opening. I think there's all my pins. I said I was using that one pin up here. Ouch. Pins, quit grabbing my pant, my leg. It's this one here where the tail sticks back out later. Do I fold these pieces over? Make them pretty? And then sew them as close as I can together? I don't know. 25 cents? I don't think we get much of anything anymore. So start over here sewing. Oh, cover up instructions. Should I sew it at a bigger seam? Should I do a 1/2-inch seam so it has more time to fray? Keep the tabs out of your seam. If so, the bag is 10 inches wide. Make the zipper 9 wide. It's called Tiny Tote from the Utah Shop Hop Quilts Over Broadway 2015. It was the free pattern. So I'm thinking I shouldn't do a 1/4-inch seam. I should get off of the quilting and go to the seamstress part and do at least a 1/2-inch. Correct? It's like it should be. I'm thinking. Ouch. Gosh, dang pins. Maybe this is why I don't pin. Because I kill myself. It says I can't catch it. It's like Yeah, I can. Where's the middle? Oh, it's like, I better line these up right. They have to be by each other, not on each other, but by each other. I think it's probably typical for any small bag with a top pout thing. I don't know. It's just me. So go back and line this fabric up. Because it's lined up on that one. Line it up on this side. But if I go, where's the middle? If I go 1/2 inch in, I miss those middle. And it's just my bag. It's like, if I miss, if it's miss, it's a flop, it's a flop. It's mine. Okay, go back down here. Move this pin one more time. I'm going to... Okay, I'm just going to sew it. I'm going to sew 1/2 inch. Take zipper foot off. Put regular foot back on. Put my stitch back over where it normally is. That way I put the 1/2 inch in the right spot. Confidence, confidence, confidence. Pull first pin out. Back tack. Now, why did you come unpinned? Don't untuck. Ah, of course, it untucks and unpins. Because that was probably the last pin to poke me. Ugh. Okay. Make sure not to sew that zipper in there. You can do it. You can. It's like crossover. Back. Take that one. Take that one. My bag's only going to be 9.5 inches. But it's like, that's okay, right? Why would YouTube take them away? You earned them. They sometimes calculate different times, different things. And like Kathy made it over 500 and the next day she went down 5. It's a back and forth thing. Sometimes I think their computer just miscalculates. Oh, don't Don't throw the pattern away. Yeah, sometimes they have extra accounts, or I don't know what it is, really and truthfully, but they do. I'm just amazed I made it to 300. I should have given this bag away and said, somebody make this for me. How long have we been here at making this bag? Thank you for the reminder, Sandra. Okay. The pouches from Lori Holt has zippers that you sew through. Yes. I have Lori Holt zipper, and I even have right here one of the Lori Holt pretty ones with the lace, the fancy one. Oh, might not be Lori Holt, Missouri Star. Hi, Marcia. To watch me at my best? Oh, I don't know if it's my best. It's like, it's something. I'm not a bag maker, but I'm attempting it. This one here is a little bit different than the Lori Holt ones I did. And I'm still afraid of zippers. Hi, Deb. Oh, one more stitch over. It's like trying to get my 1/2 inch around here. Okay, there goes across my other end of my zipper. It said get close to it. And it's got a metal end. I should have just did as I wanted to and pulled it out. I should have. Okay, carefully. If you hear metal, stop, right? It doesn't feel like I'm hitting anything. I am back tacking because that is a stress point to me. I didn't hear no metal. That had to be a good sign. All these gray hairs that are popping in my head right now. I had no gray hair before I started this today. Lion. Okay, approaching my last of there's my 4-inch opening. I made it around the thing. I didn't hit anything metal. Okay. Read the instructions, right? Okay. I have to square off the bottom corners now? Oh, come on. Okay. Sew around the entire bag. Leave the 4-inch opening along the lining edge. Be careful to stitch carefully close to the metal ends of the top of the zipper and to not catch the loose end of the zipper in your seams. Pinch. You don't want to sew over metal, break zipper needle. I went across and Marcia, so, come on, Sandra. We know you can do it. Okay. You're doing a good job. So now I have to take these 4 corners and open them. Yeah. It's always easier said than done. I did it on 60 grain bags. I can do it on here, right? And it says, notice the measurement at 3.5. Yeah, notice the measurement. So this goes to, do they need, it's like, do they flop the same way to be better? No, I don't want thick. I want thinner. So you guys just cooperate up there. I'm putting a pin in it. It says, notice that it says 3.5. So if I put 1.5 at the thing and go, oh, 1 3/4 at the thing right here. That says 3.5. So that's what I should do. Woohoo. Mark it. Doesn't say mark it, but I'm marking it. Oh, there. Go down another instruction. You got this. You can do it. No. Do this. It's nice to line up the 45 angle on your ruler with the folded edge angel on the right side. Are you squaring the... Yes, that's what it says now. Square the corners. And I met the corner. I lined up the seams. I went down. It's 3.5 from this edge to that edge. And now I'm going to sew this. Maybe. Does anything cooperate? No. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yes, I can. YouTube lets us be senile because we need to talk. Okay. Should I sew it more than once or is it going to be fine? Okay, 1 corner. One corner bag. Now I got to repeat that. How many more times? It's like this squaring the corners is something else. So that one goes that way. That one goes this way. Are you moving to carry bricks in it? Then sew twice. That's what my daughter. Okay. I'm not carrying bricks in it. So I don't have to get carried away. Okay. I might want to carry a bunch of stolen money or coins, maybe. This corner laid down a lot nicer. But I'm going to put a pin in it down here. And down here below way below the marking line. Set this on the table. Well, you never know what we carry in our purses, right? One, two, 3.5. Well, how did I line this? Like, needs to be right there. I do corners differently, but this will work. It's like interesting to watch. I'm following the instructions. This is what the instructions said to do. I'm beginning to wish I would have found something else to sew last night, but I'm doing it. I can do it. I can. The little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. Ouch. Pin and finger. Two down, two to go. I know, Terry. I'm just thinking, my mom's probably up in heaven laughing her full head off. She followed the instructions. They don't look like they line up. Let's see. They're the same width. They're about this. It's like, it just looks. I did the easiest two. Now I gotta stick my hand up in this hole. I get to be a puppeteer. And, you know, for someone that has to put her fat hand in here, I should not have did just a 4-inch hole. Because I know for a fact that it's going to be a toughie to get my larger hand in there. Before I rip the fabric, why don't I just go remove a couple stitches? Because there's not a whole lot to move. But if you can't get your hand in there, what do you do? I should have read ahead on the pattern on that one. It's like, yeah. Okay, come on, hand. Get in there. It's a tight fit. But I got to unzip the bag to get myself in there. They're on a casino thingamajigger. It's a retractable, and you're supposed to have your card, and it has a funny clip on the other end, and then it just goes. I have a command strip on the other end. Trying to get this zipper to slide open so I can get my hand through the next opening. Of course, the zipper, if the tab's down, it doesn't want to pull. Oh, I got to take my hand back out of here. Dang it. Okay. That goes this way. That goes that way. Maybe I can do this and not have to take my hand. I don't want to stress that seam anymore. Yeah, I got it. I'm getting there. I have my hand in the puppet. I'm going to get them lined up. Where's that third hand? I need a pin in here. It's like, dang it. I'm going to try and hold it from the inside of the bag. It's like, anybody sees this. I'm not a good pinner left-handed. Practice what we do. There. I got it pinned. Now that one lays that way. That one goes that way. I don't know. So this one goes that way. Yeah, because they're opposite each other. It's like, it tells me, I'll send you the instructions. If my hand wasn't stuck in here, I'd send you the picture right this moment. But my hand is stuck inside the bag. Okay, there's that. But it says sew around the entire edge, which I did. Leaves a 4-inch opening, which I did. I need 4 1/4 for my fat hand. It's like, pin each of the 4 corners so the bottom seam matches up with the side seam. And like I'm doing, it says match these up, these 2 seams, mark down to where the line should be 3 1/2 inches across. Draw your line where the ruler lies across the seam. You should have a nice 45 angle. Notice the 3 1/2 across on the ruler. Sew on the marked line, then trim off 1/4 inch, trim off the corner, leaving 1/4 inch seam allowance. You will do this 4 times, twice on the outside and twice with the lining. Okay, I'm going to get my hand out of here. Maybe. I'm trying not to rip it. Okay. Now I have to go out here and mark these. Because the seams, this seam's going that way, this seam's going this way. Find the 1 3/4, 1 3/4. Go up there. That comes out to 3 1/2 because it's going up it. I need to move my pin. The pin's right where I need it. Yeah. One and a half, 3 1/2 across. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Now I want to put an extra pin just so it doesn't move when I try to go up there to sew. This is the lining side, so it is a little stiffer. I'm Marie Silva. So now I go sew on this line. And believe me, I'm back tacking. I don't want that to come out. I don't want a hole right off the bat in my bag. I want to be a success, not a failure. I'm going to go ahead and cut off this one. Means I went ahead and read ahead in the instructions. Okay. Now, this one. Gotta flip the pin this way. Yes, I'm back tacking for bricks. Now, I will think of that every time I back tack now, Terry. Thanks. He's like, have fun, Sandra, and everyone. Gotta run. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great night, all. Oh, it's almost her soap opera. Okay, there's that. Put one over here. I want to pin it. I don't want it to walk. I'll change the title to I did it. I made another bag with a zipper. Carrying that ton of bricks. Back tack, back tack, back tack. Foot of the mountains. At least you remember it. It works. You know, you gotta have some sort of description for some people. Okay. Now it says, now I'm doing the trimming. And I'm over a quarter. I'm just being a little generous. No one's going to see it anyway, right? Yeah. It's just on Kathy, her paper. It's the only way she could, on foundation paper piecing, when the paper was flipped up. Okay. Now to turn this right side out. Okay. Pull the bag right sides out through the hole you left in the bottoms. And then stitch that opening closed. Yeah, right. I'm getting there. This is where the joints in the fingers, because that's quite the tail. Okay, now shove this. This is the guts. And then I'm supposed to oh, my zipper isn't going to quite line up like it needs to over here, but close enough for government work. I don't work for the government. I work for me. I get paid. It's like, isn't that pretty? But I should go back and finish tucking it down, right? Um, They called it Tiny Tote. It's from a Utah Shop Hop. But this is what the bag looks like. At least the ones in their pictures. And then I'm supposed to, I guess, it says, press around the top edge near the zipper. Top stitch around the top edge of the bag. Huh? When I top stitch when I had it the other way. Press the top. There is no top stitch. Okay. Turn your bag. Top stitch around the top edge of the bag. Okay. I'm supposed to do. What do I do with the tail of the zipper? Should I poke the zipper hole back out? Because I have that much zipper. It's a boy. But I should stick that zipper back out the hole, right? It's not telling me that. Zip the bag closed. Cut off the long tail. I think I should have to make it come out of there. It's like, I'm trying. If you guys see me biting my tongue. Oh, you can probably see me biting my tongue. Yeah. It's a boy. I made it. Okay. There. Is it looking good? Oh, I'm so thrilled. Oh, it's like right now it looks like a horse. Got a long tail. Oh. Now I'm supposed to top stitch around that whole edge and then cut the inch off, put that whatever. Oh, where'd I lose it at? Oh, here it is. Okay. Looks pretty good. Now, it's like, the only thing they don't tell you what to do? They give you these iron-on music notes. They don't tell you when to put them on. Oh, thank you, Terry. So top stitch all this edge. And I think it's like, it's a boy. Hello, Sandra. Back from the dentist's office. What a cute pouch. I'll have to watch the replay on this one. It's like, this is definitely beginner bag. I am not making bags. But it's like, it is cute. It is cute. When it's done, just center them on the front of the bag and iron it. I don't, why would I put music notes on a pretty sewing machine? No, I'm not. It's like, then you're supposed to hand sew them or finish by machine. Oh, those music notes can stay. No, the fabric is actually sewing. It's got the sleeve, C and D. It shows different sections of the sewing patterns for making clothes. Natural waistline is here, but you can adjust it between here and here. Center back, Mrs. size AX468. It's actually all sewing, and this is tape measures down here. I didn't line my seams up very well. That one's lined. That one's not. So don't look there. But not bad bag. So top stitch. I don't know what we need top stitch for, but I'll top stitch. I'll start down here in the underground. And I'm not going to make it line up and be pretty. I need to go in and move part of that bulk. Oh, got to put my hand in here again. At least I only have to put my fingertips. I got to take some of the bulk off of that up there. I don't want to top stitch bulk. I did it, June. I did. Don't ask me how, but I did. Guess I better take this off. Move this stuff over here. Don't want to lose that. The one good thing about this part of the sewing machine. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to take it up a notch. I don't have the best lineup of the zipper right here. I was trying to figure out how to take some of the bulk off. Go carefully over that. And then it has to jump down a deck. His little tail likes flying here. So now I just bravely cut off that, get this all back where it's supposed to be. Get the zipper up there. And sew that tab on there. I'll hand sew my lining after a while. I want a tab over here too. But it's like, it says cut about an inch. Okay, let's see what it says to do first. Get the 2x3 zipper pull fabric, press the two short ends. Press the two short ends, fold it in half. Okay, I can do this. I did all the rest. I can do this. Cut it as long or as short as you want, Sandra. Okay. I'm going to throw a video up in a bit, just checking it out. Okay. Looking forward to it. It was, I think I can. Now it's, I know I can. Nice job. Cute handbag. Thank you. Okay. I press the two that way. And then it says cut. Okay, that's cut, but that goes in the garbage. Okay, it says this here. Fold this here. This up here. I can do this. I can. And, okay, this to this, this to this. I'm finger pressing it. And then it just says fold up and over. They should have had you do that before you installed the zipper. Well, yeah. And then they say, put a pin in it. I like putting pins in them. Not. Heck, I'm just amazed I made this. I have one more to make. So, fold the tab in half, pin, and sew around the folded square. So, I'm just going to do 3 sides. Because why take that pretty end and wreck it? Okay. Let's see if I can even do that here. Make sure the needle's in the down position. Oh, just a minute. Got to plug battery in or I'll lose my chat. Okay. I forgot to do that this morning. Tortoise in the hair here. You could make they should have had you it's the zipper before you put the whole bag together. You can even make it a crossbody bag if you like, add a strap. Too late. They should have had you do that before you installed the zipper. Me too, June Hansen. It's like, am I at the top topmost? Nope, there's one more stitch. Okay. Cram this up here. Turn this. And I know I can sew across the zipper. I want to make sure that fabric right there stays tucked in. I'm probably too picky for myself. It's probably not going to be the prettiest tab, but oh well. And oh, maybe I will box it all in. Designer choice. Can change your mind. I know I could even make the X across it. I'm not going to do the X. I'm just going to do one diagonal. No. It's like, and see, designer's choice. If it ever comes unsewed, it's not going to come unzipped at that end. It's like, because it shouldn't come unsewed. Reinforced. They have never made bags or anything before. It's like, there's my pretty bag. There's my pretty little tab. Now I got to find something to throw in it. No, I got to go sew that bottom. There's a beautiful lining. Isn't that pretty? They coordinated everything. See, I have this small bag. I've got this. Oh, that's from So Not an Expert. There. I'll hide it with my pretty bag. Isn't that pretty? I might have to do the other one. It only took me an hour. So I'm going to put the screen up now, so you guys don't have to just watch what I'm doing. But what did everybody get done today? Thank you, Mary. It's like, I didn't think I'd be able to do it, and I did it. But I'm not going to put the music notes on because it says that go back and hand stitch them or machine stitch them, and they're not wide enough. Oh, put this back on because I don't think they're wide enough. You guys got to see me out of my comfort zone because there's the stitches. You couldn't hardly even get them sewed down. Thank you, Beverly. I didn't think I could do it either. And it took just an hour. So, and some hair pulling out, and all the grays that joined the other grays today. But it's just one of those things. I'm not a zipper person. This I have now did how many zippers? And I reached 300 subscribers today. So I'm going to go change the title and say what we made. And that, but I actually do like that fabric that they picked. I don't like the fabric my husband picked on his bag. Where is it? But he picked his. His is it's still sewing related with the music notes, and he's got a burnt orange. But his are pin cushions and the little strawberries, the pin cushions. Is his fabric, and the lining is these little florals. But this is the color that's going to be the outside of this bag. And then the zipper matches. And thank you guys. I didn't think I'd go 300, but it's like we never think we're going to do anything. I'm just on here to show and help. No, the music notes are not in the picture at all. But on the picture, they have little tiny squares that are on the top on this one, and the little small squares was used on the bottom of this one. But it was a free project just for attending the shop hop from, I think, when we finished the shop hop and turned in it says this pattern is brought to you by the Utah Shop Hop. When we turned in our passports, we got to pick the tiny tote that we wanted. So it's a great pattern. It's just I didn't know what I was doing. You finished the Stars and Ladder? Good job. Mine's in my closet waiting for the back. I have the backing. It's just I have that other quilt I have to get done first. That Stars and Ladder. I love that. But it's like I lost the envelope that this goes in. I'll find it later, like I do everything else. But I'm glad you guys could all come over and you got to watch me struggle. And you watched me cut out tomorrow's block, which is, oh, there's the envelope. No, that's not the envelope. Oops. Tomorrow's block is Woven Star. And you'll have this many extra pieces when you're done. It says enough to make your second block. It's like kept you company on this awful rainy day. Mine hasn't rained yet, so I'm thinking I probably. Oh, nice listening to you while I'm at work. Tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock, my time. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, you're on our time. It's raining heavily here. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. I wish I could take some of it because we need the rain. If I could guarantee it was going to rain, I would be out fertilizing my backyard. But it's like, I'm not there's no rain. I don't know where that bag come from, so. It holds the project. Okay, I'm going to go cut out my fabric for tomorrow's block. Okay. But it's like, it was improvised because I did not know how close I was going to make it back to 10 o'clock today because I had to go out to the dump and help unload that trailer. But I did not think it weighed over a ton. Because those trailers aren't designed, I don't think, to carry the ton. But it was packed. And Austin and I, we put on our gloves and we just threw and threw and threw. He did the big stuff. I did the small stuff. And then I bought him breakfast. So we'll see you guys all tomorrow at 10. Does anybody need the pattern up one more time? I can do that before we go. I'll go get it copied on my little finger. Like, why is it not working? There. It even ran out of translation over there. And I'll paste it one more time. And everybody, you have a wonderful rest of your day. It's 1:18 here. And I will go down to the post office, mail off that quilt, and go get me a burger. My pickup's unoccupied. I got the pattern. Thanks, Sandra, for a great tutorial. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Oh, once I found where I put the mouse. There. I'll get my 2 cents worth in. Bye, June. Thank you for everybody that was here today. Oh, I forgot to put anybody's sites up there. Tomorrow, remind me. Put up a few sites. Gotta share. See you tomorrow. Bye.